Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm sculpting a set and I'm starting out using Crystal Nails Extreme Nail Forms. I've already sanitised my hands and pushed back the cuticles and gone in with my cuticle clean bit, and then I've just etched over the nail plate slightly with my 150 grit file, and then I have cleaned away all the dust, dehydrated once with NSI Nail Pure Plus. And then I'm going to apply my forms and I will apply my second coat of dehydrator, and then I will apply just one coat of primer. I am trying to use less primer, so this time on my own nails I am only using the acid primer once on all of the fingers. I won't be going in with a second coat before acrylic application. It's just something that I really want to try out and try and see if it is really necessary to use so much acid primer on the natural nail plate. So I'm going to start off and I'm just going to sculpt out a really thin layer of crystal glass, just so I can pinch this and let it dry and shape, and then I'll go ahead and do nail art on top of that because we are using all glitters today. Go ahead and do that on all of the fingers, and now you can see that I'm just going to remove my forms. You want to be really careful and always pull downwards because this layer is super thin. I will then go ahead and shape all of this layer. Again, be super careful when you're filing this bottom layer because it is so thin it can just snap. Now all they are shaped and they are all dry apart from the pinky, I'll go ahead with some of Miss Lucy's glitters. If you don't have some of these glitters in your life, you are seriously missing out. They are so sparkly. I will leave a link to her shop in the description box, and she also has a channel which is amazing. I'm learning lots of new tricks and tips off her. She is just amazing. So I'm going in with CJP Negligee, and I'm just going to start and just give it a little slight pink sheen to that nail bed area, and then I'm just going to randomly place candy floss around the nail. I want a clear tip on most of them. I just think that is such an elegant look at the moment, and it's really in having that kind of peep through look at the tip. And then I'm going in with the Holographic multi-cut, I think it's rose, or it could be fuchsia. I did show you earlier, but I will leave that in the description box anyway. And I'm just going to continue this method on all of the nails. The ring finger, what I'm doing is I'm just covering that entire nail with the multi-cut. That is because I'm going to just cover it in a super hollow chrome anyway. Again, when you're doing this design layer, you do want to keep it really thin because you have got to encapsulate all of this glitter, so you don't want to then file into that glitter. You will just ruin the whole look. So I'm just going to go in on the form with candy floss, and I'm just going to randomly place that up half the nail, and then I will go in with the hollow multi-cut, and it's not rose, it is hot pink, and I'm just going to go up the other side of the thumb. Look how sparkly the glitter is. I mean, I don't know about you lot, but it kind of turns me on how sparkly that glitter is. It is just amazing. So off film I just went ahead and did the pinky because it was just kind of the same, there's no point recording it. And now I'm going to go in and encapsulate all of the nails. You don't want to make it super thick, you don't need really thick bulky nails. but you just want to make sure all that glitter is completely covered. So you will know when all your glitter is covered because it will be matte and there will be no sparkly shiny bits. If it is still sparkly and shiny, then you know that it is not covered in clear, and you should go ahead and cover that in clear, because if you don't, you will just file it right off. So when you're capping, you're thinking of the structure of the nail, and you're thinking about your apex area and the strength and the thickness and all that jazz, and you want to try and work really, really neat, so filing is minimal. So here I'm just showing you what the nails look like before filing, and then I'll go ahead off film and file all of the nails, and here they are now once they have been filed and buffed. And I'm just cleaning with isopropyl alcohol. I like to remove any bit of dust. I don't want any dust on there at all, on the underneath or around any of the cuticle area. I want it nice and clean for when we apply our top coat. You definitely don't want to be getting any dust in your top coat. So I'm going in with CJP Tack Free Top Coat. It's my ultimate fave, and then I'm just going to apply a really thin layer of this onto all of the nails, and I will cure in my Melody Susie lamp for 60 seconds, and then I will give it a minute to cool down before I go on to the next step. So now I'm going in with my Holochrome from What's Up Nails, and I'm just going to rub this onto the ring finger. You're probably asking why I used glitter on the underneath, and I thought it would give kind of a different effect as if you were to just cover one whole colour, but it kind of just came out the same. But still, at least I have a beautiful pink colour on the underneath of the nail and a stunning Holochrome on the top. So I'll dust off the excess, and then I will give it another top coat, just making sure that I'm capping all of the edges and the free edge, and then I'll pop that in the lamp again for 60 seconds and allow the top coat to cool before I go in with my cuticle oil. And then that is the finished set of nails. Look how sexy that glitter is. I did go outside and take a short video to show you how amazing they look in the sunshine. Diddly-doo. Oh my god, they're speechless. Anyway, if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I love you all, and I'll see you all again in my next one.